MG Sports TV. Good morning, as it is a morning. Thank you very much again for joining and tuning in to watch this one. Let's have a mature conversation surrounding Mel Antonio's withdrawal. I'm going to try as best as possible to put as much context in this video so you guys can have an understanding. For one, I know as a fan and supporters, we are very much upset about the situation surrounding Mel Antonio, but sometimes it's very, very easy to look past the fan perspective and understand what's happening. But from what I've seen in all contexts, based on what we're seeing right now, I strongly believe that the club has a lot to do with this withdrawal. So before I get into the details, I would really, really appreciate it if you just hit that like button. Now, let's get into the meat of the matter. Mel Antonio. On the 18th of November, Jamaica lost to Canada 2-1. Yeah, bad result. But we're not here to speak about the result. We're here to speak about Mel Antonio. On the 15th minute in that game, Mel Antonio passed the ball onto Shamar Nicholson, even though it was offside. Mel Antonio pulled up from that pass. It didn't stop immediately. The game carried on just a couple seconds. Then Mel Antonio went down. Interesting. Mel Antonio went down after that. What was happening there? I do believe that at that point in time, there was a huge scare of people in this stadium. I was there. I was watching. People were like, no, this looks serious. This looks bad. Can't break, la da 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 da. And unfortunately, he just could not continue the game. And we were all hoping that maybe it's just a small niggle, something that he can recover from as quickly as possible. Very much unfortunate. On the unfortunate side of things, that was not the case. Mel Antonio missed a total of 17 games for West Ham due to that same injury. 17 games. So Mel Antonio only returned. This year. You see how long Mel Antonio was out for? Mel Antonio was out for 17 games. He returned on the 17th of February. So he's been out since November and he returned on the 17th of February. These are the games that since then, he has only played a total of 7 games. Now, very important, this is a crucial part that I want you guys to understand. Since returning, Mel Antonio has yet to play a full 90 minutes of football. He's yet to play a full 90 minutes of football. So what's the indication there? What's that telling you? That despite him coming back, he's still not fully fit. No, I understand that international duties, a lot of players, despite anything, they want to play international football. But the question is Mel Antonio really ready, fit for international football at this present moment? Now, let's have a look. Since return on the 17th, he played 74 minutes versus Nottingham Forest, and that was his return, and that's a lot of minutes, and he actually overplayed in that game. And because he overplayed in that game, for the next game, he only got 15 minutes. So they're trying to manage him, and guess here's what the problem lies again now. After that, they played Everton. The 15 minutes was against Brentford. After that, they played Everton. He only played 11 minutes. So you see, coming back, 74 minutes, which was way too much for a player just returning. Then the minutes gradually declined. Then they played West Ham in the Conference League. Is it Europa League? A Conference League? Yeah, in the Europa League. And he only played 1 minute. Then returned back to league format, played the 45 minutes, and then after that, Conference Europa League again, 78 minutes. So he's gradually getting better, but he's still yet to play 90 minutes. Then now, the last game Mel Antonio played, which was last weekend, he only played 65 minutes. Now, one thing for sure, or I won't say for sure, if he comes to play for Jamaica, strong possibility they might want him to play 90 minutes. And even so, if the game is at, say we're losing 2-0 at the 68th minute, and Hallgrimsson know that he cannot play Mel Antonio any further than 65 minutes, and he pulled Mel Antonio, at that point in time, I'm telling you, he would be coming under a lot of fire because he won't be able to play him for more than 65 minutes, despite the scoreline. He will come under, Hallgrimsson will come under a lot of fire for that. But nevertheless, what I'm saying here is that despite Mel Antonio was readily available to play these games, he's not fully fit to play this game as yet. He's just generally not fully fit. And based on the situation, especially the semifinals, the expectations, the burden would be a lot on him. And one, we won't be the dominant team where we're going to dominate the team we're playing against. Two, we've been a lot of defending, which means that he's going to do a lot of work. So the 65 minutes of work that we do at West Ham playing against a Burnley or one of these teams, yes, it's going to be a lot of work. But because West Ham tentatively probably will be better than those teams, he'll be able to play that amount of minutes because he won't be doing that amount of work. Now we'll be playing against a USA team where he'll be working his legs off, which means maybe his fitness level is still not at that level. It's still not at that level as yet. Just maybe, and that could be strong. That could be strong. One of the strong reasons why West Ham said, you know what, we won't be able to. I don't think it's best for you to go and play these games at this present moment because you won't be able to manage your body properly. So maybe that could be the case. Just saying maybe that could be the case. But one thing for sure, Mel Antonio's absence or withdrawal totally changed the context of how the team is going to set up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transition into the squads. So let me see if I can bring the squads up on the screen so you guys can see them. Let's have a look, and I want you to tell me which squad do you prefer. Let me start off with this, number one. Let's have a look at this squad at this moment. Oh, it's not a good look. My apologies there, people. So this is squad number one. Andre Blake in goal. Lembi Kisa right back. Exeter and Damian Lowe centre back pairing. Greg Lay at left back. Midfield, Bobby Reid, Joel Johnson, Casey Palmer, and Ronaldo Cephas. Daniel Johnson. Leading the line, we have Jamal Lowe and Corey Burke. This is the first starting lineup out of the bag, just like that, as you guys can see. Next up, let's have a look at the next one. I want you to tell us which one you think you would go for. Next starting lineup is this one. Same defense line. Midfield kind of change a bit. We have Joe Latibodier in midfield now with Daniel Johnson, Bob Reid on the right, Jamal Lowe on the left. Leading line, we have Romario Williams and Ronaldo Cephas as the two attacking players. Now we're going to go to the third one, which technically sometimes I think the third one is always and the one that I like. Maybe because of the formation. But anyways, defense line, we have Andre Blake in goal. We all know that. Lembi Kisa right back, Gregory left back, centre back pairing, Mariappa and Deshaun Bernard. In the midfield, Damian Lowe, Daniel Johnson, Casey Palmer. The only difference here is Mel Antonio out and Romario Williams in. So that's the only difference with these teams. So I've already done this. So this now is just kind of showcasing just a bit of variety of things that we can do with the team. So this is what I look. What I want you guys to do, tell us what you think or tell me what you think in the comment section about these teams. And also in the comment section, tell me what you think your preferred starting lineup would be. Mel Antonio being out, strong possibility. The club might have a lot to do with it. I know many of you guys are going to be upset about it, but that's how the world of football governs. It's strong. It's quite unfortunate, but we also have to believe that it might not be fully fit based off all the evidence I've presented to you. And remember, West Ham are in the business end of their season, still hunting the Europa League trophy. They're hunting the Europa League trophy, hunting a European spot in the Premier League, and they can't afford to lose Mel Antonio, and especially send him out on international duty when he's not fully fit. So, despite the toughness about it, it's quite unfortunate. Just so you go. Tell us anything in the comment section, people. Big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We're out. Boom. God bless. Good morning and enjoy the rest of your day, people. We're out.